The following is a production of the Dallas Genealogical Society. For more information, please visit our website at dallasgenealogy.org.
Good morning, Dallas, Texas, and all you that have joined us online. We welcome you to the January 7th, 2023 general meeting, and we are happy to have you here. As you might have noticed, I have short sleeves on. It is very warm here in Dallas this morning, and why don't you just type in the chat where you might be Zooming from? So I would like to inform you that we have a very exciting and very informative, educated, amazing speaker this morning, but we have a couple of announcements we need to make. First, those of you who are here in the live audience, we do have a handout for today. Those of you who are Zooming, we should have a PDF for you for Patty Gillespie's presentation today. And we also have a few announcements that we would like to make for you. All right, so first of all, we want to let you know that you can go on our website at any time to find out about all sorts of events and activities and resources that are available on our website. So please go to those. And does anybody have any questions or any changes for our minute meetings? Because we want to approve those. Do we have any? All right, let's go ahead then. Super. All right, and this is our financial summary for the month of December 2022. And do we have any questions about that? All right, well, let's move on. All right, we want to let you know we have some exciting opportunities for you to be able to write your stories. I don't know about you guys. I like to tell stories. Writing stories sometimes is a little bit difficult. And you might be feeling that way too. So think about maybe 1 or 2 paragraphs. Don't let it be so overwhelming. But what we want to ask you to do is think about your stories from your ancestors. How did your family move from one location to the next, or from there to another? How did they get here? How did they move? So we want you to write your stories, and we're going to be publishing those on the dallasgenealogy.org website. So let's talk about immigration or migration of your family. I want to read your stories. Next, we want to say a huge thank you to our website team who has developed our website and spent many, many hundreds of hours making our website user-friendly for you and me. And I would like to show you just a little taste of what our website looks like. Here you go. This is our home page right here. You can find just about anything you want on our home page. So be sure to use the tabs and all of the tremendous things that they have included on our website. And so we want to thank Todd Dedecker, our website manager, who's up there in the booth, and also Tony. And we want to say thank you to Susan Rainwater for the excellent work that they have done on our website. And I'm going to invite our president, Jim Thornhill, to come up and talk about our 2023 seminars.
Good morning, everyone. So our spring seminar is going to be feature Judy Russell, the legal genealogist, and Judy really needs no introduction, but let me give you an example of why you need to come to the seminar. I was doing some research for somebody on 18th century Virginia, and I was looking to try to find the birth date, or at least a year that this gentleman was born. And I went to the tax records, and I noticed that I found his father year after year after year, and all of a sudden he popped up for the next several years. And I thought, well, he must have reached the age of 21, but I was wrong about that. because although in Virginia at that time, the age of 21 was the age of majority or the legal age, they started paying taxes at age 16. So when I went and read that law and found that out, that let me know the year that boy was born. And that's what Judy is going to help us find out. She's going to help us know how to use the law to do further our genealogy research. So I'm really looking forward to the spring seminar. Our next two seminars for 2023 is going to be in July. It's going to be Cindy Engel. Cindy Engel, for those of you who are not familiar, she's the one who runs Cindy's List. And that Cindy's List is a vast internet, I guess you could say, database or resource for all different kinds of websites. And Cindy is going to come talk to us about Cindy's List, but also about how to successfully mine data on the internet, which is her expertise. And then in the fall, on September 23rd, Michael Strauss is going to be here with us, and he's going to be talking about military research, specifically in the 20th century. So we're going to be talking about World War I, World War II, Vietnam, and Korea. And I'm really excited about this because Michael, for one of the sessions, is going to do a live reenactment of a day in the life of a soldier. And so he's going to be dressing up and have all kinds of artifacts to show us. That's going to be really cool. So that's going to be one you don't want to miss. So look at your calendars and see which seminars you can book, or shoot, just come to all three of them. That would be great. Thank you, Patty.
Okay, and not only do we have these fabulous seminars, we also have monthly meetings like this morning. And in February, we're going to be celebrating African American History Month with Ari Wilkins. And she is going to talk to us about African American research, which is fascinating. If you have ever heard Ari, or if you've not, she is one you want to come and hear. She is amazing. And then March the 4th, Jake Mangum from the Portal to Texas History is going to come and talk to us about getting the most out of the Portal to Texas History. And then on April the 1st, we have Christopher D. Bryant, How DNA Worked Together with Genealogical Research. So these are our upcoming meetings. And then, of course, in May, we have our exciting awards banquet. So we'll tell you more about that next month. These are our special interest groups. This is another thing that you're going to find, something new that our website team did, was put the special interest groups in many different places. If you go onto the website under the calendar, you're going to find all of the events, or you can click on just the seminars. You can click on just the monthly meetings, or our special interest groups. So we have the African American Best Practices. Coppell in North Dallas does genealogy. We have a DNA interest group, German genealogy, and we have two of the leaders right here in the front. And then we have also the German genealogy and MacGen. So we invite you to go to any one of these free special interest groups. And then we're doing something very exciting this year with the Dallas Public Library. We're going to promote educational programs on genealogy and how to tell your family story. So we want to educate people. We want to be able to share the knowledge that we know so that they can have success. And so the Dallas Public Library on Tuesday, January the 10th, at 2:00 in the afternoon is going to be teaching on preserving your family memories and how to do scanning. So they have all of the equipment upstairs on the 8th floor. You can, after our meeting today, you guys here in the auditorium can go up to the 8th floor and we can show you where this equipment is located. But also you will have an opportunity to actually learn how to use it from our genealogy and history manager, Stephanie Bennett. Then coming up on on Saturday. So Saturday, January the 14th, right after the German genealogy special interest group is going to be our, it's going to be the DGS and the Dallas Public Library educational program that is on the introduction to genealogy. And that date, Tony, is on Saturday, January the 14th. So remember to mark your calendars so that you are able to attend these special events. On our website, you'll be able to find all of our special interest groups and all the dates that are coming up for Dallas Genealogy, the Dallas Public Library. So be sure to check on those exciting and fun educational meetings. All right. And our genealogist, Barbara Coakley, is going to be the one that is going to be teaching Introduction to Genealogy on Saturday the 14th, right after the German Genealogy SIG meeting from 1 o'clock until 3 o'clock. And afterwards, we will go up. We're going to meet on the 8th floor, but we'll be able to actually do some practice as well. The German meeting is at 10:30 here at the library. Okay, but we got it right on the website for sure. All right. Okay, then the Dallas Public Library is also going to be hosting a program Tuesday, January 24th at 2 o'clock using History Makers digital archives for genealogy. And I really encourage you, if you're retired, like I finally am, I got my 65 card back in May. And so I want to support what the Dallas Public Library is doing in their genealogy department. So I want to show up. And so let's move on because I want to show you where to go. You're going to want to go to our new website, look, and check the events tab or the calendar tab. We are also doing a out of the attic. So we're looking for unique family records, transcribed and written to write a short description or explanation. Again, this doesn't have to be anything lengthy. It can be just as simple as my cousin, this is a true story, my cousin gave me tatting that our great-grandmother had done. And she figured since I was doing genealogy, I would want all of the tatting and crocheting, which actually I do. So it can be really simple. You can have a photograph of your relative that particular item came from. Or I also have a letter written from my fourth great-grandmother who was born in 1818. And it is a bombshell of a letter. So I'm going to be writing about that. So be looking for that. Send your ideas to the newsletter at Dallas Genealogy. And at this time, we want to ask you for your assistance. Teamwork. It takes the total effort of all members. And that's what we want. We have a team of people that work together here at the Dallas Genealogical Society. They are all the men and women that are serving, have a passion for genealogy. They have a passion for history. Now, we all have giftings. Not everybody's going to be asked to come up here and talk. If you don't like to talk, we won't ask you to come up here. But you have giftings that are uniquely yours. And we would love for you to join our team. So please think about, we're looking for a marketing and publicity director. This is a position that has a lot of hands working around them. So this is nothing that we're going to ask you to do all on your own. You're not going to feel left out. We're going to include you. Everybody works together as a team. We're also looking for IT people to run these Zoom meetings. And thank you out there, Barbara, and those of you joining us by Zoom. So there's always availability. Just come and ask one of the leaders, and we would love to have you as part of our team. So at this time, I would like to introduce you to Patty Gillespie. I had the opportunity to meet her when I first joined Dallas Genealogical. In fact, Patty, I think you were the first speaker I ever saw right here in 2016. And I just loved her from the very beginning. I love her personality. She's funny. She's educated. She has so much knowledge. And I was a brand new genealogist in 2016. So I have followed her on her website. I have found where she's going to be speaking so I can go listen to her and learn. So it's so great to have opportunities to learn from people who have so much experience like Patty. She is going to be talking to us today about those forgotten treasures in the Texas courthouse and discovering all of the miscellaneous things you can find. And Mick Barnett, I am glad you're here because she's going to talk about something you're passionate about. Up on the 8th floor, it's your baby up there, and I can't wait for Patty to talk about those family, what do you call them? Family vertical files. Okay, they've got them up in the 8th floor, and I know she's going to talk about this. So Patty comes to us with over 30 years experience in genealogy. She holds her master's degree and her bachelor's degree from North Texas State University, which is where both my daughters graduated, by the way, on my 55th birthday 10 years ago. She has her master's degree in secondary education and her Bachelor of Arts in English language and literature and letters. She is also a published author and has dozens and dozens of experience in genealogical societies just like us, but also on a state level and a national level. She's spoken at Roots Tech, Byron Young University, and their history and genealogy conferences. She has spoken for the Texas State Genealogical Society. And we are so privileged to have her today to talk with us about the forgotten treasures in our Texas courthouse. Will you please help me welcome today our speaker, Patty Gillespie.
This has been a production of the Dallas Genealogical Society. If you're already a member, thank you. Your fees have been supporting these and other society activities. If you're not yet a member, please consider joining now. Go to dallasgenealogy.org and click on the membership tab.